Alright guys, as I said, this is the video I'm going to make on the Gyeon, I think it's Gyeon, leather shield, Q2 leather shield. So, what you get in the box, you know, is your little block, several micro suede applicators. You also get a dropper, which in this one, if you can see in there, broke. Pretty sure that's a UPS deal, but you know, Amazon's got good customer service, so even though it did cost me, but I'll show you in a second. I thought it was weird because I assumed since it came with the dropper that meant when you take the top off it was just going to be, you know, a hole there, that it wasn't going to have the little dropper deal like, you know, some do, like the video I just did on the Car Pro Deluxe. That has a little deal where you don't need one of these drippers. So I actually got that and didn't do the job because the, you know, dripper was broke and I thought I needed that. Well, when I went to open the other bottle a second ago, and I'll show it to you now, when I went to open the other bottle a second ago, it had the little dripper top, so I'm not even using that dripper, so I could have went ahead and done the job. I don't know if every bottle is like that or just this one. I wasn't going to open that other one yet because I don't need it yet. Did you shake this up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, why?
I thought you gotta mix it, right?
No. Hold on one second for me. Okay, so you see what I'm saying here? It's got this little dripper top on it. So I guess you could pull that out and they just give you the option if you want to use the other dripper. I prefer this right here. So anyways, now I think they have it in a 30 mil, 50 mil. This is the 50 mil, I believe. I wanted the 50 mil, especially for this particular vehicle because, yeah, this is the 50 mil. So this particular vehicle has third row seats, and so from what I read, it would take every bit of the 50 mils to do this size vehicle. So that's what I did. I'm going to try, as I always do, to be very sparingly and have some left over because I have a use for it. But anyhow, so like I showed you, it came with the micro suede applicators in the block. You know, I guess for flat surfaces you could use the block on, but as far as the creases and cracks go and, you know, stuff like that, I would prefer to have something like this. So these are one of my little cheap foam applicators. I get a ton of them off Amazon for dirt cheap. It does take probably like a month to get to you because it comes straight from China somewhere, but you know, if you don't have these, then you can take the micro suede applicator and just apply it to this. You do want to be wearing gloves and just apply it to this and then, you know, rub it in. But I find that little foam sponge does good. This stuff does come out fast, so watch him how fast he goes across it. And
comes out quickly.
And it spreads decently far. So I think that I might be able to have some left over out of this 50 mil bottle. I think I could have made a 30 mil work, but you know, that's what I'm hoping on. So, you know, I probably won't come back at the end of the video and show. This stuff is supposed to dry to a matte finish. It's supposed to look like stock OEM seats. Now, I will say you want to deep clean and, you know, degrease, de-oil your seats before applying a coating of any type. And in this particular case, I used Leatherique, and that's an awesome product. If you don't know about it, look it up. It's a two-part process. It's kind of opposite of what you'd think. You actually, you know, most you clean it, then you apply the conditioner. this is the opposite of that, but kind of not, because it's a oil, but that oil you put on and it somehow does its magic and works any and all body oils and salts and dirt, you know, everything up and out. And then it comes with a product called Pristine Clean, and you want to use that. You don't want to use anything else, because that cleans the oil off, but it leaves behind whatever it's supposed to leave behind to make the leather soft and, you know, feel like new again. And it definitely worked. I was really impressed with how it cleaned and how much it took out, and, you know, it made the seats look like new again. But the reason I liked, because I have in the truck the CarPro leather coating, and the reason I end up getting this and using this over it is because of the application process. When you apply this, you just want to put it down evenly, and then you just leave it to cure. You don't come back and wipe it off. With the CarPro, you leave it for a couple minutes and then you come behind and wipe off like most coatings. I like the idea of just applying it and walking away, because I would just think that that's going to leave a thicker coating. In my mind, it just makes sense to me. So, you know, I'm not saying the CarPro coating is bad. I am planning on using it in the future and seeing you know, what happens. Hopefully this vehicle will go into my maintenance plan, and so I'll be able to make, you know, following up videos on how well this Gyeon leather coating is doing and how long it lasts. This well, the driver's side especially in this vehicle gets used quite often, pretty much every day. And now this vehicle does sleep in a garage at night, so not that that matters, because the UV rays, you know, are during the day. And so I'm just interested to see how it holds up versus the CarPro leather coating. So, and I'll try to apply the CarPro one soon. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the Gyeon leather coating. It will cure. It goes on, you know, glossy, if you can see it back there, of course, because it's wet. But when it cures, it's more of a matte finish. Like that one is pretty much cured over here. So it's about 70 degrees, 72 maybe, and so, you know, it's not super hot, and this stuff is curing pretty fast. So far I like it. I like the application process. It's easy, and you know, like I said, in my mind, it's just leaving a thicker coating behind, which ultimately I would think is better in this case. You know, more is not always better, but in this case I would think that it would be. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know down in the comments if any of y'all have used this product. You know, if you've had it for a year or two, or, you know, how long it lasted for you, or, you know, if you're still ongoing, still using it, and how long it's been working for you. You know, just let me know if any of y'all have used it and what your experience has been like, good or bad. And you know, if y'all have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to leave that down in the comments, and anything else down in the comments. Like I said, I definitely appreciate everybody that does leave comments, because I enjoy interacting with y'all. So till the next time, y'all either be good at it.